Welcome to the circus, the true crime YouTube scene, where drama's the star and the facts aren't so clean. She's on her channel, she's screaming with flair. J Ducks, poor Nana, her address is bare. The drama volcano, it's ready to blow. Subs grab their popcorn for the Crama Show. It's Crama's true crime circus. Round and round we go. Not much truth, just trauma, stealing all the show. Narcissism, borderline, maybe psychopathy, fueling all the chaos in this YouTube spree. The ladies are screeching, they're hurling those names. Snake, liar, fraud. It's their favorite game. No problems defined, no solution in sight. Just a merry-go-round of emotional fights. Subs egg it on, they're loving the mess. Trauma bonding nightly in this hot circus press. It's Crama's true crime circus. Round and round we go. Not much truth, just trauma, stealing all the show. Narcissism, borderline, maybe psychopathy, fueling all the chaos in this YouTube spree.
All right, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing really, really well. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I myself am doing grand, actually. We got a tiny little smorgasbord today of different topics. Okay. It's not a deep dive into any one thing. Just kind of making some high points, right? So there we are. Hi, hello. Okay, so we just have like a few little tidbits topics to talk about. I'm gonna start with some interesting moments concerning Julie Skolnik and her battle against Brittany J. And the fact that she has lied horribly, lied. You can't really pin it down. She told a blatant bald-faced lie about nonsense. She screeched. Now look, where Julie Skolnik is concerned, she has exploited her stepsons more than it would be hard to imagine anybody else being able to exploit them. She has exploited them in a way that I personally feel is intrusive and obscene. And I actually feel really bad for these kids. One of them, who is severe profound on the autism spectrum, he has meltdowns, which is very common for that because it's a really difficult condition. It's very frustrating. There's a lot of anxiety. And she has literally filmed her stepson having meltdowns, breaking things in the home, videos of her husband trying to talk with his son during a meltdown. There's a video where she got frightened. Apparently, when this young man has a meltdown, he has targeted Julie, and she's in fear for her physical safety. But what's so curious and unusual about it is that she runs to her bedroom, locks the door to protect herself, I would assume, and then records it all. Like she's making a recording of this. You can hear her husband in the background trying to reason with the son. And it is moments where people are entitled to privacy. I don't know about you. I've had moments in my life where I've been pushed my limits and, maybe I didn't respond in a way that I was proud of. But I responded in a way that, burned off steam, right? So we can all get there. We can all get to that point, whether we're children, whether we're adults, whether we're old ladies, we can all get there. And wouldn't it be nice if the people that loved us, the people in our family, our friends, our YouTube community, wouldn't it be nice that they took steps to protect our privacy? That if you have a meltdown and you're crying and you're angry and you're cussing, people will be forgiving, that you'll be allowed to apologize for your behavior and try to do better and not let it happen again. Wouldn't we hope that that would be the minimum standard? But when it comes to family, our brothers, our sisters, our moms, our dads, our grandparents, that they would actually step in and protect us. If they see somebody with a camera, say, get in front of the camera and say, please don't record this. We don't need a memorial for what's happening. My family member is in emotional distress. Why do you want a recording of that? Please put that away. Not only does Julie fail to protect this young man, she exploits him. She is the one with the camera. And then there's also one with her husband out. She walks into the living room. You can see her with her phone, and she's trying to get her phone like set up to record, right? And he's kind of sitting there like, what are you doing? And she starts talking to him about at night and the fact that they're going to put an episode or a circumstance related to her. They're going to put it in their filing for the RICO thing. And she's trying to tell Al, well, I don't want to be in it because I don't want to. It's not right. I don't want to. And he's sort of watching her, and then he keeps looking back over at the phone, like his eyes are going back and forth. And then he says to her, is that recording? This is wife. You know what? If I did that to my husband and he realized that I was trying surreptitiously to record him without his knowledge, if he got up and left me and filed for divorce, I wouldn't blame him. I wouldn't film my family members. I wouldn't film my friends without their permission. And I damn sure wouldn't put it up online for anybody to find. But Julie has a long history of this. And those of you that, are feeling very protective of Julie, maybe sit back quietly, computer off, thinking for a couple of days, is this a woman that really deserves you speaking up for her? Who has actually exploited her sons? Right? Okay. Now, currently, she is all Ms. Victim of the Year that, Brittany J has exploited her children, or Nonsense played a video of Spencer or the other twin having a meltdown. No, Nonsense never did play that, Julie. Never. You lied. You bald-faced lie. You're a liar. She never played it. So Julie has gotten herself backed into a serious corner. And she did, in fact, weeks ago, probably actually more like 6 weeks ago, a month or two, she did go live and say, because a lot of people are very angry with her for her exploitative charges against Brittany J. and Craig, misusing the court system, that that it was never, her exact words were, it was never supposed to go this far. Think about this. It was never supposed to go this far. I thought that I would just file the restraining order, the temporary restraining order. The judge would say to Craig and Brittany, behave yourselves, do this, that, and other, and then award her a year or 3-year restraining order or whatever it would be, and it would be over. I.e., that in essence, that Julie would bring this bullshit restraining order to the courts, and that would whip Brittany J. and Craig into shape. And that get them where they were supposed to be, and people would stop being mad at her and stop talking about her and stop doing to her what she's been doing to everybody else. Julie's got this weird thing, you see. She believes that she's entitled to do a background check on you and all of your family members, people that don't even know what YouTube is. She believes that she's entitled to go back through your history, anything that is a matter of public record, court cases and such. She's entitled to that. She's entitled to divorces and marriages and births. She's entitled to that, and that she'll make videos about it to make money off of, clicks and views. That she'll do parodies, which is, I'm sorry, Julie, parodies are bullying. You're making fun of people, either the way they look, the way they act, the way they speak. You believe you are entitled to do all of the above to stake your claim for money and views, but you cannot tolerate it when others do it to you. That sounds like a serious, serious problem if what you're wanting to do is to be a troll on YouTube. If you attack people, they are going to come back at you. That is how it works. You, though, you break the rules. You go real life. You think, oh, you're going to talk about me? Not lie about you, just talk about what you're actually doing, Jolie. And your response is, I'm going real life. I'm gonna go to the police and lie to the police. I'm gonna lie to get a lawsuit in place. I'm gonna lie to get a restraining order in place to whip them into shape, and then they won't mess with me, Buster Brown. It's all lies, Julie. How about CPS calls? How about all of your nonsense about, it's anti-Semitic? The attacks on me are anti-Semitic. I'm a Jewish woman. And they're attacking me because I'm Jewish. No, Julie, no one would have ever known that you were Jewish had you not told everybody. We didn't know you were Jewish. Nobody looked around and said, gosh, Julie looks a little like BB. I mean, you kind of act like BB, but you don't look like him. You look more like, well, Brittany J said, you look like the Simpsons, the top lip thing, right? Nobody looked at you and said, this is a Jewish woman. And I have not seen, in my 7 years on YouTube, I don't think I've ever seen a creator that was anti-Semitic, that their attacks were overtly racist against the Jewish people or the Jewish nation. I haven't. I've seen people like Candace Owens, like political commentary, where they were pretty negative about Israel as a state, the political influence, right? But in terms of like true crime or just people that just like to socialize on the streets of YouTube, I haven't seen attacks on Jewish people. Uh, Craig is pretty misogynistic, right? He is really harsh toward women, and he's pretty harsh toward elderly women. So I've seen the ageism problem from Craig. I've seen the misogyny from Craig. He's got some pretty strange beliefs about the role of women compared to men. Like that's his one claim to fame, that, I have power because I'm a man. And then he belittles women for their age or their appearance. When we look at him, men like him, and laugh our asses off because he's just a little boy. He's just a child. The way he acts is foolish and silly. And, his big talk about women being dumb or whatever. I've got another fruit fly every time I get bananas, because I have to let my bananas age so I can make banana nut bread. And when I do that, I get fruit flies. Just one right here. So Craig's got some weird ideas about women and aging women, and he uses sexually offensive statements to make women feel uncomfortable. And then those same women that he's, attacking for their looks or their age or the fact that they're women, they're laughing at them as they, check their bank account and see how much money they are earning compared to what old Craigo even just inherited. Craig, you did not inherit a lot of money. You think it's a lot because you've never had anything, but it's a tiny bit by comparison to what accomplished women and men are able to, do in the world. So he's living in a delusional state. But Julie is weaponizing her DNA. Julie is weaponizing her DNA that she is Jewish and that people are anti-Semitic. According to Julie, I'm being anti-Semitic right now because I'm pointing out that, she's really been terrible to people. I don't know. I don't know what happened with her. Let me say this, okay? It took me about 3 days to figure out, nope, this little chickadee, we don't want her in our community. She is a problem. She's going to be a problem. It's going to be never-ending drama. She will lie. She will manipulate. She will set up problems to hurt other people. And I told her, you are not welcome in this community. You got to go, lady. I know your type. I see it coming. Absolutely not. We are not not doing this. I don't want you around. Nope. So I hit her on the whole channel, everything. So I knew that this would be where we would get, right? And I think that people got so tired of her antics. They got so tired of the crying and the unusual attacks, and everybody just got weary of it, and they stopped watching her channel. They just quit. They said, I feel bad for her. I hope she gets it together. And I don't want to watch this. I'm going to go watch Jolene Lunzer because she makes me laugh and she's normal. Okay. So you go to channels where you enjoy the conversation, and whether it's a serious conversation or something that's funny, and you avoid the never ending trashy lies, accusations, etc. So nobody was watching her channel, and she started lying. Oh my God. And because nobody was watching her, nobody was talking about the lies that she was telling, right? You didn't know because we weren't watching. No, everybody wanted to just not even think about Julie Skolnik. She just didn't want it to be a factor. Well, then I heard this whole thing about, that Nonsense played the video of one of her stepsons. And I was like, I don't think so. And I started scrolling and watching and fast forwarding and looking, and it's not there, Julie. You lied. And then you lied more. And then you lied more. It was like the longer you went being denied the fulfillment of revenge, the more at will you lied. And in one instance, Julie, I said to myself, does she know she's lying? Like, is she aware that what she's saying is just categorically wrong, false? Or is she having some trouble? I don't know. So what's a lie? Well, this clip right here, this clip is going to, it's notable because she is saying in this clip exactly what everybody is saying about why the complaints against Brittany J. and Craig and the lawsuit against Craig and Brittany J., why it's BS, why it's wrong, why we should not and cannot weaponize our courts. It's not a victimless crime to make up bullshit and then go into the court system and dominate the time of the judge, the clerk of courts, the prosecutor. It's not a victimless crime. There are victims when you do this. One thing is undermining the credibility of a real victim. Now, one thing that Julie did is she's crying foul that New Jersey did this great and wonderful thing by coming up with online harassment charges. It's a criminal offense, online harassment. And boy, she fought for that. She wanted to get Brittany J. and Craig on this new law, this online harassment thing. Wait a minute. What the hell's wrong with you, lady? Do you remember what you did to Tony Mathis? Pulling up all his old court cases, humiliating his wife and his children, your stupid little drunken parodies. Do you remember any of that? That was more, the way that the New Jersey law is written for online harassment, that was more likely to get a guilty verdict than what you brought to the court where BJ and Craig are concerned. But you're blind. You have no self-awareness, none. And the judge and the prosecutor, rightfully so, they looked at the facts that were in all of her documents that she filed, and they said, this is BS. No, absolutely not. No, this is civilian. This is just one citizen irritated with another citizen, and we're not going down the road of criminal charges and jail time. No, we're not. Absolutely not. We're not doing that. We even had a recording that I showed you last time where the prosecutor says to Julie and to BJ, hey, with this kind of case automatically goes to mediation. It's a civil case. Julie, it's not a civil case. The prosecutor picked it up. It's criminal. If you hadn't downgraded the charges. Julie, why do you think that you're like a district attorney? Why do you think that you get to tell the prosecutor how to do his job? And even worse, that you get to talk to the judge the way you talk to him? Good heavens, woman. Are you going to scream that the prosecutor and the judge were anti-Semitic? They were bullying me because I'm a Jewish woman. No, they're bullying you because these are bullshit charges that you have brought. And make no mistake about it, this is a civil complaint. You can't get an indictment. It will never be criminal. Now, she had to go to the courthouse. She had to go to the police station. She had to scream, I'm so scared. I'm Julie and I'm terrified. I'm terrified of Craig and Brittany. They're gonna hurt me and they're gonna hurt my beloved Spencer. I'm scared. What are you scared of exactly, lady? What are you scared of? I want to know. What are you scared of? You have made videos saying Brittany and Craig don't have a working vehicle. In fact, Brittany has had to rent cars just to get around town to go pick her kid up from school and such. You know that. You've made the videos. You've talked about it. So they don't have a vehicle that can drive them to New Jersey where you live, right? What about the fact that it doesn't seem like Craig has been able to leave his house in 6 years? Maybe he's agoraphobic. How's he going to come and harm you? How's Craig going to come and be the aggressor toward you if the man cannot even walk out onto his porch when the cops show up? Did you notice that? Anytime something has to be done outside, who does it? Brittany. Whether it's to go talk to the cops, whether it's to go see about the electricity, the fuse, whether it's to bring the groceries in. Has it occurred to you that maybe he can't leave the house? So if he can't leave the house, how in the world is he going to come and hurt you? Now, there were a lot of us that were very disturbed with the gun thing because there are children in the home, because Brittany is there, and because he is often babbling drunk. And that's when really, really bad things happen with firearms. But no one on YouTube believes that Craig and Brittany have the ability to get into one of their vehicles and drive 7, 8, 9 hours to come hunt us down, whether me in Houston or you up there in New Jersey. It's not realistic to believe that Craig can do that, like even has the ability to do that, or would even want to do that. But listen to what she says, Julie, in this video. Listen to what she says when she is chastising Brittany J for going after Cletus, for requesting a restraining order from Clue. Listen to how she lectures Brittany J and consider the reality of what she has done right now, them waiting for May, I think it's May 13th or May 15th, for their next court case, you are looking at twinsies. Brittany J and Julie Skolnik are the same. They're the same people. They have the same motivations. They have the same online persona. They engage in the same online activities. And then they cry when someone gets mad. So listen to what Julie is lecturing Brittany, but realize this little lecture happened months before she herself did the exact same thing to Brittany and Craig. She has no self-awareness, none whatsoever. It's wild when you listen to it.
It is a false Me Too because it undermines the significance, the importance, and how much women who are in actual danger, who have been abused, who are being threatened. You're playing games. There's women out there who need protection.
Excuse me? Huh? You're accusing Brittany J of playing games when she gets the restraining orders targeted at Cletus and Clementati, but you're the one that said on your live through pitiful tears, it was never supposed to go this far. It was never supposed to go this far. I was just going to get the restraining order, and then the judge would tell Brittany and Craig to leave me alone. And then it would have been over. Was never supposed to go this far. See, now she's scared. She's scared because New Jersey has anti-SLAPP laws. She's scared because when that judge finds that these filings were frivolous in nature, that Julie was weaponizing the New Jersey court system for her own personal petty bullshit, they're going to come back and get her. She's going to be paying the attorney's fees of Craig and Brittany. Maybe other things too, damages even. And she is now like, wait a minute. It wasn't supposed to go this far. It wasn't supposed. She said these words, y'all. It was not supposed to go this far. She thought she's going to go up there being all special, being better than Brittany J and Craig, going to go up there and say, oh, look at me. I got me a lawyer. I got me a private detective. And just feel sorry for me because I'm a little Jewish woman. And if that's not enough, judge, for you to side with me and feel sorry for me, my stepchildren have autism. You should believe me because I'm Jewish and I have autistic stepchildren, judge. She was playing games. Quotations. This wasn't supposed to go this far. I thought I would file the temporary restraining order and the cops would tell BJ and Craig to leave Julie alone. Leave that beautiful, smart, intelligent, courageous Jewish woman alone. Let her say what she wants to say. Let her deal into your history and your background without care. Let her report anything she wants to about you. Let her do her little skit making fun of you. But you leave her alone because she's Jewish And she has children, stepchildren that are on the spectrum. And she has money, something that you, Brittany, and Craig don't have. That's what she thought was going to happen. She is a classist. She believes that she and Al are special. She and Al don't have to live by the same rules that me and you have to live by. Her thoughts have really led her to a bad situation. She is in peril. So let me be quiet now and let this finish playing. But remember, she in this video is lecturing Brittany J for the restraining orders against Cluminati and Cletus. And this was months before she herself is doing it. She's doing it right now. They're waiting for their next court date. Right now, the prosecutor openly made fun of her. Openly. He said, hey, this should go to mediation. Said, oh, no. These charges are far too serious to go to mediation. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Brittany J is going, yeah, I'm good with mediation. We want mediation. This little chickadee right here was the one that was pushing to go forward into her big, bad online harassment, criminal charges. Oh, you're the prosecutor. Don't you work for me? No, Julie, he doesn't.
They really need protection. And here you are coming in, talking about a guy who lives in another state, who's never called you, never texted you, never been near anywhere fucking near where you live.
Oh my God. Julie, isn't that true of Craig and Brittany? Have they ever called you on your personal phone? Have they ever reached out to you by email? Have they traveled to New Jersey ever, even for vacation on the boardwalk? Have they done anything that would suggest they have access to you in New Jersey? No? No? What's going on here, Julie? Like, sincerely, you have put yourself into a very, very precarious situation. And the damnedest thing about it, though, is, you know, when Brittany J and At Night, when they did this, we saw Barbecue Lady and Granny's Watching. We saw them do exactly what I would have done. And that is, I got to hire somebody to defend me. I don't know anything about the law, and I've got to hire me a good attorney, not an attorney, but a good attorney. And then, you know, she's got a very loving and dedicated community, and they helped financially with Granny's defense. She's defending herself. What did Brittany do? Brittany made her subs pay so that she could be the aggressor. Now, that I stand 100% against. But the fact that Granny says, look, I can't pay for this attorney. If you can help me, I sure would appreciate it. I 100% supported that, and I gave her money. Because I think it's wrong what they did to her. I think it was despicable even. And what was the resolution? Well, Brittany is about to get the dickens spanked out of her little ass. The damages are going to hurt. They're going to hurt real bad. So what did Julie do? Little Miss, I'm so smarter than any of you gentiles. She did exactly the same thing Brittany did. Exactly. She made up bullshit lies. She went to the court and weaponized her lies. She brought charges. She argued and fought with the attorney, with the prosecutor, and with the judge. And now she's going to be left holding the bag when the court says, you can't do this. You can't use the court system to take away people's right to free expression. This is a petty, silly, nonsensical prospect that you're on, and you are going to pay their attorney's fees. You're going to pay them back for what they've done, what you've done to them with your games. Do you think Julie even notices? She is self-righteous. She watched every step of the way as Brittany ended up getting her behind handed to her through this lawsuit. So what'd she do? She jumped in with both feet and tried to do the same thing to Brittany. That was done to Granny. But Granny's watching and Barbecue Lady have won. There is simply no reason at all to believe that the appeals court is going to knock this back down. They're not going to overturn it. It's a done deal. It is a done deal. And this one right here is going to be left holding the bag. What is so shocking about this is not only did her mind work just like Brittany J's, and she did exactly what Brittany J just did to Barbecue Lady and Granny's Watching, and watched them win. Not only that, but she's adding in the fake anti-Semitism. I'm afraid for my life. Please, judge, he's going to kill me. When she sits right here on this video and says, wait a minute, Brittany, how's Cletus going to do anything to you? You've never been near his house. He's never called you on your personal phone. He's never sent you an email on your personal. How exactly is he harassing you, or is he a threat to you? He's made no contact with you. And the same thing is exactly true of Craig and Brittany J toward you, Julie.
Never emailed you. You threw in a lawsuit. Brittany, it is a false Me Too because it undermines the significance, the importance, and how much women who are in actual danger, who have been abused, who are being threatened.
I'll take it one step further on this point. The new law for online harassment that has been done recently, well, a couple of years ago, that was done in New Jersey. Do you know what the supporting cases were for that? It was these situations where there were girls in high school or middle school that were facing an entire school full of bullies that were taking personal, private, embarrassing things like videos, being drunk at a party or something, putting it online. And these girls were trying to end their lives. That's your online harassment, Julie. This law is to protect real victims. This law for online harassment, this is to help people that really are under threat by people in their community, in their schools, in their neighborhoods, maybe in their own families. I've been horribly bullied by a person in my own family. And what you have done now is exactly right here what you are lecturing Brittany J on. Oh, what about what about girls or women that really need protection? You're the little boy that cried wolf. You can't bring BS charges because then nobody believes them when it is real. You are the same animal, Julie. This is exactly applicable to you. And it wasn't supposed to go this far. Yeah, well, you're in it now, sister. Good luck.
You're playing games. There's people
just like you. Just like you. You're not playing games now, are you? You took your channels down, didn't you? I noticed when you took it down too. When I made my video about New Jersey's anti-SLAPP. I think you got a little rattled when you realized, oh no, maybe I'm in trouble here. Oh, girl, you are in danger.
Well, there's women out there who need protection.
Yeah, you're not one of them.
They really need protection.
You are not one of them. What did that prosecutor say to you? Right off the, no, I'm sorry. Said it to Brittany J. Right off the bat. One of the first things that was said. Have you ever been to New Jersey? Gosh, Julie, you're supposed to be so smart. Why do you think that prosecutor asked her that? Oh, do you think he was assessing level of dangerousness? Not only have she nor Craig ever been to New Jersey, Brittany J was 9 months pregnant at the time. She said, I can't travel. I'm huge. I'm about to domino any minute. So not a threat. I'm sorry, Judge. I don't have a working vehicle. For me to make this drive, I'm going to have to rent a car. Uh-oh. Lowers the standard for dangerousness. Sorry, Julie. They're coming for you, girl. You are going to be paying out the wazoo. And I'm mystified that you did not learn from Granny's watching. What in the world made you think that this was a great idea? It's very odd.
And here you are coming in talking about a guy who lives in another state, who's never called you, never texted you, never been near anywhere fucking near where you live, never emailed you. You threw in a lawsuit.
What do y'all think of that? Isn't that amazing to just listen to, given the state of of affairs? It's just incredible, isn't it? It is very, very interesting. And look, I do feel really bad for like her friends, her subscribers and whatnot. But how many warnings did she get? Everybody kept saying, Craig is drunk. I know he's saying these things that are cringy, embarrassing. Maybe they're a bit frightening, but are they frightening for me? Are they frightened for Julie or for you? Or are they frightening because there's little kids living in the house, Brittany's in the house, and maybe he twists off because he's drunk and it does something terrible? Not to us. I have no doubt in my mind, old Craigo, he cannot find where I live. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of threats out there. Craig ain't one of them. Craig's got his hands full, just getting by day to day, and that's okay. It's none of my business. You know what I mean? I pray and hope that they do well, and that all is good with the baby and everything's good, you know? This notion that not only did Julie target them and do background checks and dig up old things and talk about family members that aren't even online. I mean, Julie targeted Brittany J's entire family. Anyone that she could find that had some mild representation or parallel to Craig, even different variations on his name. Like here's what I mean. Like, pretend that my name is Debbie Elizabeth Johnson. She was looking up people that were named like Debbie Beth Johns. Oh, he has aliases. He's got aliases. It's a wild story. It is unreal. Her level of entitlement is terrible. You know, I knew what she was, and that was why I responded so quickly, and I didn't even hesitate. I just disappeared her from the channel so that she couldn't come in and talk to anyone in the channel. I didn't want her muddying up the waters on any level, right? Because I know this person that who remembers Emily? Emily, we don't want that. They are very difficult people to have in your lives. They make a mess wherever they go. They do. So I think that when we have people like this that get into the community and whatnot, I think we have to be willing to be truth tellers and to say, yeah, I would steer clear of that one. And I think we have to avoid at all costs, you know, kind of Granny's watching is really good about this. She didn't do that whole the enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's not real. That's fallacy. It doesn't work. No, but have integrity. Choose your friends according to people that you genuinely like and you feel like, you know, you got the same sense of humor, got the same level of, you know, integrity. And avoid the game playing of alliance building and just avoid it because you end up with Julie's. That's where you go with it. So, all right. So that was one of the videos that I wanted to show. All right. Hold on. Problem here. All right. Then we're going to look at, is this the, oh, okay. So let me put this video of Julie. Okay. All right, let's take a listen to this and see if there's any hypocrisy.
Yeah. Yes, I have with the two threats, the December 4th on or about, again, Brittany's lives tend to be late. They can go overnight. They can start on one date and end overnight on the other date. So that's why I say on or about. The one on or about the 4th and the one on or about the 10th of December, both I have clean live streams that include the chat. And it is not from another creator's channel that was commenting over it. And it doesn't have a watermark on it. So it's, when I say it's a clean version, it is literally the version of the entire live stream from beginning to end.
Right there, right off the bat, this woman has no idea what she's talking about. Here's why. So she's acting like that having recorded this live or lives herself, and that nobody else gave commentary on it or anything like that. She didn't get it off another channel, anything like that. She's acting like that somehow magically makes the recording admissible in a court of law as evidence. Who in here believes that that meets the standard of evidentiary value? That you can just record something and then you can submit it to the court as criminal defense. How many of you believe that you can do that? If you think you can, put a 1. If you're like, no, that no way would a judge accept that, put a 2. Yeah, she's got vocal fry really, really bad. And again, that's another way that she tries to elevate herself against all of us by doing the vocal fry. That's a Kardashian thing. People, the young women use it in today's world to say, I have more social credibility than you do. It's not real. It's BS, and they're damaging their vocal cords. So I hope she doesn't sing. To need metadata and actually the non-part recorded, it would be better. Okay. So let me tell you all this personal experience. Okay. Some of you, I think Cinnamon Hot's in here, Diane H. So years ago, I was in fact targeted and authentically bullied. Okay. And so I didn't get online and talk about it. I got on the phone and called my attorneys. And I said, what do I need to do? I called my licensing board. I called several people. And so it all came down to, well, we can figure out who it is. Like, we're not going to have any trouble finding the people that are doing it. It's expensive. And I said, okay, well, what do I have to do? So it was all explained to me, the process. And basically, I paid 5 figures, doubled 5 figures. I paid to have white hat hackers. I didn't even know what they were at the time. To have white hat hackers follow my emails and my live streams, my chats, and the people that were doing this, they were able, I pointed out who they are, which ones they were, which emails, that kind of thing. And then what they did, they were recording directly from the connection in my house, directly back to those people's computers, right? Every bit of it was documented and organized in a way that could not be reproducible. And therefore, they were able to take that, go to the courts, have it certified as authentic, and then it could be used in the prosecution of people that were harming me or trying to harm me, right? It was very expensive. We were well over I believe a little over 12,000, well over 12,000. That was not for my attorneys. That was only for the computer group that was establishing chain of custody for these communications and the information that was coming directly to my phone, directly to my email, or through the chat on my lives. It was wild, okay? But we had the information, we had the evidence, still have it, still could be used if necessary. And, then my attorneys reached out and said, you're about to bite off a lot more than you can chew. We have the proof. And their attorneys said, you may want to leave them alone. You might want to move on and find somebody else to mess with and be done with this. And thankfully things died down. So listen, Julie, your little recordings, this is a civil case. What you're doing, this is one citizen against another citizen. And while you may be able to like put that information out there, you may be able to use it because it's a civil case. Had you gotten what you wanted, which was a criminal case, your recordings would never be admitted. Never. Why? Because they can be faked. It can be completely faked, especially now with AI. Back when I was going through this 7 years ago, or about 6 or 7 years ago, we didn't have this AI productivity that we do now. Your recordings mean nothing. They mean nothing. The only thing that the court is going to want to do in this situation that you're in is they're going to want you guys to leave each other alone, to agree, hey, not going to mess around anymore. We're going to be finished, and then move on. And if you continue to challenge the judge as you have, or to challenge the prosecutor, or to push for criminal charges, you are going to get spanked by the state of New Jersey for frivolous lawsuits. The only one that can do that in New Jersey is the judge. And he will or she will make that determination when you're in court. So you're not going to have heads up, Julie. He's just gonna spank you. He's going to say, you have wasted my time. You have wasted the prosecutor's time. You have wasted Brittany J. and Craig's time. You've wasted everybody's time with your nonsense. What's wrong with you? They can't drive here. They got a brand new baby. One of them has agoraphobia, can't even leave the house. What the hell exactly are you afraid of? Man, this is not okay, Julie. But your recordings, they mean nothing in a criminal case. Nothing.
I have the entire live streams.
So what? So
there's
what?
Nothing taken out of context. There's nothing taken.
Or how about the fact that some people, it sounds like, are trying to imply that I could be working with that night, Crimson?
Yeah. Now they're going to get into a bunch of like messy drama community stuff. I don't want to talk about any of that. Okay. Now I have another video of Julie. She looks a little different, kinda, but it's got the same face. In this video, Julie's going by the name Ms. Porter, the mom. Okay, no, it's not Julie, okay? But when you start listening and watching, you're going to say, oh my God, it's Julie. Listen to this. This is one of the worst. This is one of the worst court settings that I've heard. This lady is out of control. Ms. Porter, she is special. She is entitled. She is smarter than everybody else. She is vindictive and vengeful. Maybe even, homophobic, maybe misogynistic. She's a mess. This lady is a trip. And Shalise down here is the dad. And I just feel sorry for dad. I feel sorry for the judge as well. Judge Manning, listen, you are a storm trooper. Okay, you are tough. Ms. Porter, get ready. You guys are going to be amazed that there is another Julie Skolnik out in the world. You're going to be absolutely amazed. So let me make sure that you can see it. Here we go. All right, so you see Ms. Porter over here with the strawberry blonde hair. with that look on her face of, don't you know who I am? Don't you know who I am and how special I am? Mr. Shaw is up above her, and bless his heart, he is the long suffering attorney for the dad. And I feel sorry for him too, but he gets so mad. Like I wanted to surreptitiously slip him his Xanax. He gets very, very upset. Ms. Mallard, officer of the court, I think, she can't help but just smile and laugh because Ms. Porter, aka Julie, is so ridiculous. And then the judge, Alex Manning, is at the top. And let's just say I see visions of Julie's future. I think May 13th, when they go back to court, I think she is going to see a judge as activated as Judge Alex. So let's get this started and feel free to laugh. I know I did.
Millard first. I don't know what Mr. Shaw, Ms. Porter, what do y'all think?
Ms. Millard has been witness to a very material admission by the defendant, so that might not be a bad thing to get started with.
How about we get started with Mr. Montanat does not live at, and he's just trying to inconvenience.
She's saying the judge and then Marcy Millard, they're trying to say, okay, like, where are we going to start with this information? How do y'all want to do it? And this little chickadee, Wyatt, aka Julie Skolnik, oh, well, why don't we start with, and she is trying to take control of everybody. She's trying to do everybody's role. She is incorrigible. This woman, I don't know how anyone could tolerate being in the same room with this lady. Just wait. Just wait. Henry Higgins, just you wait.
It's me.
So, Ms. Porter, how about we let me run my courtroom and I hear from Ms. Millard first?
Yes.
She's an officer of the court. Go ahead, Ms. Millard.
So prior to today, I had prepared all of my notes and I had concerns going into it, but I think the most material fact comes from our breakout room that we had earlier today, where Ms. Porter said that she planned to kidnap the child and leave the country and not return and claim asylum. And when Mr.
That's absolutely not true. I tape everything. I everything.
I actually reiterated that statement to her.
Right here, do not record.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't.
Julie Skolnik tells the judge, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your court, your rules, it doesn't matter. I'll do what I want to do. This heifer, listen to, watch the judge's face. It's golden.
Everything.
I actually reiterated that statement to her.
Right here, do not record.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't.
You have to read your emails.
Stand by. Ms. Porter.
You have to read your emails.
No, Ms. Porter, you don't tell me what to do. That says do not record. I have not signed a Rule 22. And if I find out I haven't signed an order allowing you to record and you record this, you will come in front of me on a contempt, which could incarcerate you for up to 20 days. This is the county of Fulton. This is the public's courtroom that they let me preside over. And you are going to do what I say. And one thing you're going to do is you're going to be quiet and you're going to let Ms. Millard talk. So if you're recording this, Ms. Porter, I suggest you stop right now.
Spank that ass.
I was referring to.
Go ahead, Ms. Millard.
I was.
Go ahead, Ms. Millard.
Thank you, Your Honor. So in the breakout room, she said she was going to take the child and leave the country, and then Mr. Shaw said, wait, let me make sure I understand, repeated the statement to her. She confirmed that, yes, she said that. She plans to take the child, leave the country, and claim asylum. I have other concerns on top of that, but honestly, I think that's probably the most concerning.
Notice that the judge has muted Julie's microphone. Julie's microphone is muted. The judge is not playing around, right? She's trying to, or he's trying to conduct the court, listening to a witness, and Julie can't quit telling everybody else what they have to do, what their responsibility is, right? It gets better, y'all. Now, I'm going to ask y'all real quick before I start this up again. Do you see Julie Skolnik in this behavior or no? Put a 1 if you can see Julie Skolnik acting just like this in a court of law, or put a 2 if you think Julie would never behave that way. 1 or 2. Hey, Retha, good to see you. Cinderella. Yeah, I love the mute as well, for sure. Yeah, right. What's up? When I first saw, I ended up watching it late last night. I was having a hard time sleeping. And as I was watching it, I was like, oh my gosh, there's 2 of them out in the world. Not only do they kind of look alike, same coloring, right? Yeah, the entitlement and the self-importance, the ego. Oh my gosh, it's bad. It's so bad. All right, y'all prepared to laugh? Here we go.
Right now, I
Keep
can
an
get
eye
into
on
the other
Miss
ones,
Porter.
but like I said, that's the most concerning for the immediate issue.
Mr. Shaw, anything?
Yeah, the basis for our claim is a commission of a felony. She was supposed to keep the child in Florida, or she had custody for the summer till July 18th. She did not return the child. She was in Florida. We'll present her text messages with the date showing she's still in Florida as of July 25. So she committed the felony of interstate interference of custody /C-2, part of the statute. Thereafter, she finally returned the child, and custody parenting time resumed. Then on August 12th, she refused to return the child to Mr. Mangineth again. She refused to put the child in school. The police came and she refused to give the child back to the police. The police, there's a report will indicate, saw that they thought she was not mentally well. It wasn't until August 17th that, after the TPO was served on her and she had held Wyatt out of school during that period of time, that Mr. Mangineth got his child back. And we are asking for a protective order on the basis of the felony, and now the threat of kidnapping, which I believe is another felony. And this isn't a first-time issue. She has done this before in the past. In fact, we were in front of you back in February or March of 2021 when she accused my client of sexually molesting and physically harming Wyatt. She ended up dismissing that TPO because of no evidence, and actually the police report and the pediatrician refuted her claims. And the judgment and decree that was found by Fulton County Superior Court after a full hearing stated she has a problem with the truth and should not have the child for extended periods. All this behavior is consistent. And so what I'm going to do is just put my client up, put up the text messages real quick. And we're asking for a restraining order. I do not believe it's safe for this child to be with her.
Okay. This Julie, she just doesn't bring the child home. The dad has primary custody, has custodial custody. She's supposed to have the child for a limited amount of time for visitation. She just doesn't bring him home. She's done bringing him. And what's even worse, she doesn't take him to school. So in essence, she's kidnapping the kid, right? The things that she is accused this poor dad of doing is evil, heartbreaking. This woman is 100% just drama, histrionic, making up stories and making up situations where she is in the victim role. So she's always coming from a position of indignant anger. The reality is she's criminal. She's criminal. She's dangerous. And Julie Skolnik, a restraining order to keep this baby from going missing, never to be found again, through parental abduction. Not your stupid bullshit. You don't like Brittany and Craig talking about you, even though you made fun of them, you acted out little skits, you spread their legal business all over the internet. No, no, no. You're entitled to do that because you're the great and glorious Julie Skolnik. But this lady right here, she's Julie Skolnik too. And she believes she's entitled to do that to her child and her ex-husband, just like you believed that you could do it to Brittany J. and Craig. It's illegal what both of the two Julies have done, in my opinion.
Both because she's a flight risk, as she's specified, and because we don't know what she's telling this child anymore.
I will also add, I forgot to tell you, I've reviewed the psych eval because the child is 7 with autism and ADHD. So I reviewed the child's psych eval eligibility report, OT assessment, the police reports from the incident in Florida, the final decree, and then a contact log, among other things, from the elementary school. And
or maybe the child is living with trauma from his unstable mother
prior to this. But based on what I saw, just from like setting aside anything that dad told me, from what I reviewed, I had concerns about allowing the child to go with mom for any amount of visitation at this point, given what I've learned in the newness of the case. But the allegation, the statements during the breakout room caused me additional significant concern.
Mr. Shaw, you want to call your client first, or?
Yeah, I'll put up Mr. Mann. For Shailesh, could you pronounce your name for us? So I'm sure I'm getting it wrong as well.
Sure, Shailesh.
Shailesh. Okay. Do I have Manjunath right?
Yeah, Manjunath.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Shaw.
All right. I'm gonna first show you a text message. Let me get it open here. Let's see. Okay, first, you guys each filed criminal interference with custody against each other in 2021, correct?
That's correct, yes.
And that had to do with the mess out of a remitter. Was it returned or not from the appellate court? And you guys settled that matter, correct?
Correct, yes.
And during that settlement, she got parenting time up through July 18th, correct?
That's correct, yes.
And then she was supposed to return the child to you thereafter, correct?
That's correct, yes.
Okay. Now, there's multiple emails, but I think we just need to put up the ones that prove the case. Let's see if I get this whole thing. Well, I could scroll through it. Let me, okay, hit share screen. Oops, hold on. Let me put this on a different page. I have too many screens open. Let me stop share. Sorry about this, Your Honor. I haven't used this computer before for it.
That's okay.
Yeah, where's that stop share? Oh, I haven't shared anything yet.
No, not yet, no.
All right, so let me move it, open it and move it to a different screen. All right, yeah, now I'm working with multiple monitors like a real computer nerd. All right. See if I could find it now. All right, there it is. And all right, you got, oh, damn it. Okay.
What y'all think? She's a trip, isn't she?
There we go. Do you guys see that?
No, it's still you. But
Okay, I got it. I could hit share. There we go.
There you go.
Okay. I have
Yeah,
this
she's
marked as
suffering the
Exhibit
fool's
24, and don't
wrath.
worry about the numbers. I just had a problem with my numbering system resetting it.
All right.
Mr. Maginef, could you identify this text message and the dates? I mean, they're dated, but just the year as well.
Yes.
Okay, what is this text message? First, who's it between?
So it's
And what-
between, yeah, me and Miss Porter. So I was trying to get the child back because he was supposed to be returned on 7/18 as per the agreement from the summer parenting time that we set for during the mediation and what was agreed upon in the mediation agreement as part of the criminal warrant case that was settled. So I was trying to get the child back, and like I kept trying, and finally was returned on 28, 10 days later. And she kept on insisting, giving reasons that she's being investigated by the Florida
Well, hold on,
CPS.
we'll get into that. I just want to go on this document, all right?
Yeah.
So these are communications from July 22nd through July 25th of 2022, correct?
Correct, yes.
All right, and so first we did a tender 24.
Any objections to 24? You're on mute, Ms. Porter.
You know it's bad when you have to be muted.
I've stated my objection. This doesn't mean anything. I don't, first, the parallel evidence is not appropriate. He's talking about orders here and departmental things. He can't give testimony when official reports would do.
She's literally telling the judge how to do the judge's job. It's scary, the parallels.
I could just say there's a warrant out for his arrest.
People do that all the time. It's a text message he's testifying about.
Yeah.
Yes, he's texting. It doesn't say, it says my name, but it doesn't identify me. And he's talking about, he wants you to, so it's hearsay. I don't say that it's me. And in this court, in this very court, he has been caught fabricating text messages. Now, I would like my objection to be heard. You've heard it by Bradley. What's my attorney's name?
She doesn't. She knows everything about the judge's job. She knows everything about the defense attorney's job. She knows everything about this case and the laws and the way what people can and can't do, but she does not know the name of her attorney. Does that sound like anyone we know?
McDonald. Just a few months ago, Shaw put the same thing.
Louder.
30 days, he has to refile.
No, ma'am, we started the hearing. Once we
I
started.
made the objection last time.
Denied.
This is why I record things. This is why I record things.
Your objection was denied. We started the hearing. It's good. Evidence is admitted. Objection overruled. Go ahead, Mr. Shaw.
All right, and in the middle here, she is testifying about, we're still waiting for Atlanta PD to make a welfare check to ensure the children arrive safely to Atlanta. Florida can then release the case to Atlanta and close it in Florida. And then on the 25th, you wrote back, please exchange wide. He was supposed to be returned back in 7/18/22, correct?
Correct, yes.
All right, to your knowledge, was she still in Florida at this point in time?
Yes.
Even as a 7/22 would have been 4 days beyond her time, parenting time, correct?
Correct, yes.
And 7/25 would have been a week beyond parenting.
Did you hear Julie? She went, guess what, Ms. Porter? You can't just rewrite a court's order. When the judge speaks, their word is final. But apparently, this Ms. Porter, aka Julie, she can do whatever the hell she wants to do because she knows more than anybody else knows.
Parenting time, correct?
Correct, yes.
All right, when did she actually finally return Wyatt to you?
On July 28th.
July 28th. All right, so that's 24.
Horrible.
Now, you guys.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. What does this have to do with the TPO? because the last time you said you are not afraid of me harming Wyatt or beating him or taking him out of the state. I have it on video. I record everything.
That's not for me to explain my legal argument to you. You can argue your case in your end.
I'm asking you a question.
Can you believe she said that about I record everything after this judge just told her, you better not be recording my courtroom. I'm going to throw you in prison or jail. I'm telling y'all, you don't want this personality anywhere near you, which is why in the beginning with this whole thing with Julie, I thought, yeah, she'll be interesting. She's got some history with the court system. It'll be interesting to have her conversation, her input. 3 days of watching her operate, and I said, oh, hell no. Absolutely not. No way. And I didn't ever look back. I knew where it was going. It's this chick right here. So when you see somebody with this level of entitlement, this level of like narcissistic regard, quick, fast, nip it in the bud. I'm all for bud nipping. Just don't even mess with it. Just zip, be out, be done. There's no going
ask
back.
Mr. Shaw a question. He's the lawyer. Please go ahead and he's in the middle of his direct examination of his client, Ms. Porter. Go ahead, Mr. Shaw. And if your objection is relevant, it's overruled. Go ahead, Mr. Shaw.
That's right.
Give me a second. I'm trying to just get the key communications here.
It's just that he talked about missing school and now it's changed. So what is the basis for this protection order? It has not been articulated.
That is what they're trying to do, Ms. Porter, if you would let him finish. Go ahead, Mr. Shaw.
All right.
But is it not supposed to have been documented? Do I not have anything to prepare?
Ms. Porter, I don't understand what you're saying. Mr. Shaw is going to present his case, then you'll get to present your side. Go ahead, Shaw.
What is the basis?
Ms. Porter.
Are we just finding a claim in the middle of this?
Porter, he is explaining the basis. If you would please pay.
What was the basis for the temporary order that made this possible? I thought it was something else. I was told it was something else. What is it?
All right. Do you see Plaintiff's Exhibit 16?
I do. Go ahead.
All right. This was and you could confirm for me, Mr. Mangineth, this was the memo of understanding where you both settled your respective criminal interference of custody actions, correct?
That's correct, yes.
And this was entered as a modification of the parenting plan for the summer of 2022, correct?
That's correct, yes.
All right. And it says here, mother shall have the child from July 1 to July 18th, correct?
That's correct, yes.
And she kept the child above and beyond that, correct?
Till the 18th.
That's correct, yes.
And you were to have the child from July 18th to July 31, correct?
Correct, yes.
And you didn't get him till July 28th, correct?
That's correct.
All right.
So he would have only had 3 days with the child. She kept him
Looks like it's a
10
document of
days
the court.
late.
I'll take judicial notice. It's admitted.
Okay. Let me find the next document here. While I'm doing this, you could explain to the court. Now, what happened beginning August 12th in regards to your parenting time with Wyatt?
Yeah, on August 12th, so, school started on August, I believe, 8th or 9th, that Monday. And then I had him from Monday to Wednesday. And Wednesday, like, she was supposed to pick him up from school, but she did not. So school called me, ended up picking him up from school and asked her if she wants to come and pick him up for parenting time. She did not. So I ended up keeping him. And Thursday is when her boyfriend came and picked our son from school. And after that, he was never sent to school the Friday, because Friday I was supposed to again pick him up for my parenting time. So he was never sent to school on Friday. The following Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, after the TPO was served, is when I got the child back and was able to send him back to school.
Okay, I'm going to show Plaintiff's Exhibit 20. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, could you identify that document?
Yes, this is a text message between me and Ms. Porter.
And imagine being the child that is the focus of this nutty woman.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear him.
I'm tendering.
Does
my
it-
There's no identification of who this is. Is this file a reporter? What is this? I object to the authenticity. I also object to the content is not relevant to a Florida investigation. I don't understand how this ties into. He's not allowed to file modifications anymore because he's filed several, and he's trying to do a runaround.
All right, well.
It's admitted. Go ahead.
All right, and this would have been Wednesday, confirmed for me, because the 12th was Friday of 13th.
That is, let me check. I think, yes, let me check.
So this would have been Wednesday, the 17th. This would be Wednesday, the 17th.
Yeah, the day, this was, may I know why, the FaceTime thing was Tuesday night.
Okay, and on here, you're asking her, may I ask why Wyatt is not in school today? Can I FaceTime with him?
Yeah, that was on August 16th, the Tuesday.
And her response was.
Objection. Where does that say August 16th? It can say these can be dated. We can't. You need to actually submit the dated ones. This is parallel evidence.
It's not. It is not. He has laid the foundation. Go ahead.
No, it's not. This is technically Wednesday, so that means just a couple days ago.
She literally yelled at the judge. Julie, girl, I hope you're watching this because I see this happening on May the 13th or 15th, whatever your next court date is. You need to be learning some relaxation skills before you get to court, girlfriend.
Now, she responded back to your request. Why is he not?
Do you understand what I'm saying? That does not say that date.
On Wednesday, you refused to make any arrangement that would make that possible, correct?
Correct.
All right, he did not show up for school until you got him back, correct? From the
That
sheriff?
is correct. Yes. Yes.
She
You know
didn't
what she
take
was
him to
talking
school at
about when she
all.
says you refused to make any arrangements that would make that possible?
I mean, I guess she was mad that, school was chained and like she was trying to like negotiate for me to send him to the old school, which I kept telling her, like, I moved residences. I cannot really send him to that school and they will not take him. And I'm just following the final divorce degree, which states that he needs to go to the school in where dad resides.
All right, now, has she in the past held Wyatt out of school in a similar manner?
Yes.
When was that?
It's been multiple times, sometimes on the pretext that he's sick when he's not sick, or stating that COVID or others in the household has COVID. Sometimes it's just been like the more one last year it was when she made like false allegations, denied her appeal.
Has she taken the child out of state in the past and refused to return him on time?
Yes, she has.
When was that?
That was again in summer of 2020. She took him to like Florida, and we had to file a emergency
Objection.
motion
This has
to
been
get the child
litigated.
back.
I prevailed. Just
I'm-
stop it.
I'm just putting this in to show its repeated behavior. and
Yeah,
it's
but
likely
I
to happen
prevailed.
again.
I prevailed on that. He was shown to be a liar. There was another stop it. Stop it.
So
So this is something you expect. will be
Go
repeated
ahead,
in the future?
please.
Mr.
This
Manchin?
poor judge. Oh
yeah, this
my
has been a
God.
repeated behavior. Whenever I send the child, I do not know if he'll be sent to school. If I do not know if he'll come back for my parenting time, I just have to live in that fear of like, how do I get my son back? And it's just hard. And it's been like 3 years on this parenting plan. It's hard to make Ms. Porter follow a basic parenting plan, let alone like being paid child support or make attempts to attend co-parenting sessions or apply for a passport for our son. It's just hard to like get her to follow just like basic parenting schedule or send him to like
Well,
school.
let me ask you, we're in a TPO case. Now in Florida, when she was there in July, The police-
Objection, how would Mr. Monch not know I'm in Florida? I don't understand. There's no foundation for it.
When she was in Florida, did she communicate to you that the police got involved?
Yeah,
with
she
her
sent
and
an
your
email.
son?
Yeah, there's a
Alright.
police report which says that she is in Florida.
All right, and
Where's that police report? Objection, hearsay.
did that investigation involve?
Objection, hearsay.
Did that investigation involve issues?
The
regarding
judge is
passports
breathing.
and international travel issues?
Self-soothing.
Yes,
All right, that's consistent with the threat that you didn't hear that today, but Ms. Millard and I heard today that she would seek asylum elsewhere and take your son, correct?
that's correct.
Ms. Millar, you need to tell the truth. I record everything.
All right, Your Honor, that's our case.
Are you recording now? Why do you have your phone up?
I'm just gonna read something.
Okay.
All right,
But you should probably assume that someone's recording it. Is it not closed captioned or whatever?
no, but you see this little note, do not record. And there is no rule 22 that has been.
But it does appear, Marcy, is that your name? Marcy?
Here's what I'm gonna do, because what you
Get her.
need to do, Miss Porter, is to be quiet.
Yes, we
I'm
love
going
that.
to walk away for a second because I need a few minute break.
I need you to read that email. It was about you recusing yourself, which you may need to do.
I
Oh,
will admit, she sent me a threatening email last week.
What was it? Read it.
I will read it in the future. if
she's
necessary.
recording.
Read it right now. You sent me a threat.
I wish this judge would throw her in jail for contempt of court. What your judge hates your guts, aka Julie. That judge hates you. We all hate you, aka Julie, because you're offensive and self-absorbed and a megalomaniac. This is
Threatening letter and a picture of with me and my rapist. You're done with, Shaw.
now she's got a rapist. What did Megan say? Megan has had every single trauma imaginable, but they all just developed over the 3 or 4 years of the Lori Vallow case. Her history just got worse and worse and worse and worse. The more views she needs, the badder the assault. Is this one doing the same thing?
I'll let you out of this.
More
You have
threats?
no idea, none, what even this is about. You're a lunatic.
And
You're
who was
the
your
only
rapist
one that
be?
looks like a lunatic
Jackson
lady.
Alley, of course.
Who?
Lori
Jackson
Vallow,
Alley, you
yes,
called him
criminal
as a witness.
sociology.
Jackson Alley raped you. When?
I can't believe that you're
When did
playing this
Jackson
game.
Alley rape you?
Yeah,
I cannot believe you're playing this game.
we all want to
He
know,
raped me
aka
after
Julie.
That man brought him over here.
When was that?
Guys, this is all being live streamed. Are you sure you want to continue?
I'm good with
He
it.
took a guilty plea. Look it up. You don't have to ask me questions.
When
You're
did he
supposed to
rape
bring
you?
the evidence,
You don't have
Julie.
to look it up.
They're not going to stop court to go look things up just because you tell them to. If it's your case, you bring the evidence. That's the point. Who feels sorry for this husband, Shalish? Can you imagine being this woman's child for 2 minutes?
Look it up. Did you not call him as a witness to intimidate me?
When did he rape you?
I've sent all the proof. You're ridiculous. I have never said that I was asylum. I said I have a humanitarian. I have a humanitarian visa. And of course I do.
You'll get your chance to cross-examine Mr. Mangineth. I am done talking with you.
Yeah, and it doesn't get any better, does it, Scott Shaw?
He knows he's in a world of trouble. He's said that he's going to He's going to blame it on you. I will get
a
a retrieval
manipulation, not real.
Shane,
Bullshit.
You
I call
absolutely know
bullshit.
that this
That's
is an
not
end.
real. And he's going to blame it on you, Attorney Shaw. Your client is in a heap of trouble and he's going to blame it all on you. He already told me, excuse me, this man is not speaking to you, Julie, because you're insane. Shalish just wants peace. He wants his son. He wants some peace. He wants you out of the picture. And that man that you're claiming Shalish is going to hurt, that's the man that's trying to help him. She bald-faced gaslighting right there. Well, I don't know why you, Mr. Attorney Shaw, are fighting so hard for Shalish, because Shalish already told me he's going to hurt you. He's going to blame it all on you. How many of us in the room can say borderline? It's scary, isn't it? It's scary how much of a textbook description this truly is. You're a trip, girl. Yes, Katie J. She went there.
It's over.
Remember, she doesn't take her kid to school. She doesn't bring him back when her end of her visitation. She's lied. She's accused people of rape.
It's over.
Manipulate.
What you did with Jackson, it's over, Shane. You don't know why it was such a big deal, but it is. You don't know why that everyone cares, but they will.
Right now, we just feel
And I tried to
sorry for
help
your
you keep
child
out of
in
the
this guy.
spotlight.
Boy, I don't know if I would be able to control myself the way Shalish is controlling himself.
All right.
Okay,
Sir,
Judge, breathe.
Gosh,
Go ahead.
She's
she's
recording
ready
the
to be
judge.
cross-examined.
Look at that. Oh my God.
Shailesh, where do you live?
I just
Listen
sold
to
my
this.
house, so I moved to 45 by.
Listen to what's about to
When did you
happen.
move?
Sorry?
When did you move?
No, it's been
Your Honor, I'm going to object to the relevance. If she wants to file contempt in the 30-day notice, that's fine, but that's nothing to do with these proceedings.
No, I'm asking.
Oh,
when
well,
did you
I'm going to do
move?
my job, Miss Porter.
Because
What?
on
That-
his application, he
Mute
had
her.
that
Porter,
address.
you are going to let me talk.
Boom.
I
Peter.
don't care when he moves.
He
If that's
doesn't
something,
want.
Miss Porter, if that is something in the divorce, you can file a contempt in that. Right now, there's
What
a
are you talking
protective
about?
place, and I am not gonna make him divulge where he's living under the guise of there being a protective order in place.
The husband has a protective order against this heifer. And she's trying to use this court proceeding where she didn't take her child to school, kidnapped her child for 10 days, took him across state lines. She is trying to force this man, Shalish, who has a protection order, to reveal his protected hiding place. He has been forced to sell his house. He sold his house. He's now in hiding with his little child. I'm telling y'all, these ladies, this kind, get them out of your life fast. As soon as you realize what you're dealing with, gone, out. Don't play around. Don't feel bad. Don't feel guilty. Protect the people. Protect the people.
Next question.
Woo! I
The
like this
question has
judge.
to do with, did you tell me that you moved and that Wyatt changed school?
That does not matter under this, ma'am. That would be under
How
your.
does that not matter? He's trying to say that I didn't take Wyatt to
No,
school.
Mr. Shaw's objection is sustained. Next question.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you present an obstacle to me taking Wyatt to school?
No, you had him with you. You could have always taken him to school. You know where the school was.
Did you refuse to tell me your address so that we could make an exchange?
No, you know
Did you
where.
refuse to pick your son up from my house?
The court order says that the exchange has to be a public place, which has to be in between both our residences. So I'm not going to come to your place.
Did you refuse to go to a public space?
I did not refuse.
All right.
And she knows where her child goes to school. Do you see how she's manipulating every factor, and it is all Shalish is guilty, Shalish is guilty, Shalish is guilty. She kept the little boy 10 days over into what was supposed to be his custody. If he had taken the little boy on the 28th, he would have only had the little boy from the 28th to the 31st, 3 days. She kidnapped the little boy for 10 days. He was supposed to be returned on the 18th. She did not return him until the 28th. During that period of time, she never took him to his school, but she knows where he goes to school. She's been to meetings at the school. But she's trying to say, you caused this, you're the problem. You erected obstacles. No, lady, you had your son illegally, but you had him. Why didn't you take him to school? But believe me when I tell you, these are dangerous people.
Since Mr. Shaw lied to me about all of this, I will have to take some time and look through all this garbage.
So Shaw is the attorney.
If you're going to legally hold the hearing, I'm going to ask for a continuance, because this is, he moved. He did not tell me. I will have to call the Wyatt social worker. Wyatt's social worker advised me not to take him to school because Shane has previously, Shaw has been
Ms. Porter,
sanctioned.
do you have any more questions for him?
I request time.
If you have questions for him, ask questions, please.
Mr. Shaw gave me completely different evidence and not this. I'm just requesting time to find emails to show him.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He said that he did not refuse to go to a public place. I wish to dispute that.
Well, present your evidence when it's your turn. Right now, do you have any questions for him? Not Mr. Shaw.
I want to ask him, so I don't have to get him to authenticate anything.
You can't ask Mr. Shaw any questions. You can ask Mr. Shaw.
I am asking him. What do you mean?
You do not get to
Ask a question.
Shaw, the attorney.
Ask a question, please.
I've asked you a question for continuance. If you won't address the fact that this is over 30 days and not lawful.
Look at Ms. Millard. She's going, holy hell.
We started the hearing. I put Ms. Millard in place to do something because I didn't want to bring this child in here and put this child.
I checked and you were incorrect. I was not served. I apologize. There is a delay. I don't know when I'm interrupting you.
Oh, you know, heifer.
Ask your next question, ma'am.
All right, I'll show you a video. Have you ever tried to kidnap Wyatt while he was at my house?
No.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Now start watching Attorney Shaw's face. He is about to get furious.
Friend.
I object to the relevance of girlfriend.
Not relevant.
I'll show you a video and I'm gonna ask you if you're in it. And it includes a woman who forced her way into my home and tried to, and explicitly stated that she wanted to see if you were, I'm gonna see if you recalled this. You were pretty intoxicated, you might not.
Well, I'm gonna object to the video unless it shows specifically, not just that he might have a girlfriend, but it shows the woman doing what she alleges she's doing.
It doesn't show that.
Sorry,
Millard
what's
has
the
seen it.
objection?
Judge,
Tell me
did you
what this video is going to show. Before you show it, tell me what this video is going to show.
It's about a 2-minute video. I've submitted it. You guys had it for about 3 weeks.
I do not look.
That it shows a woman that that Shane lives with, and that said she was going to kill me, which backs up my claim.
Never says it. Never. In fact, she will say, oh, I guess y'all heard that. And literally everybody's like, what? It was completely silent. There's nothing there. I even got my headphones out and put like the good ones and put it on. No, nobody says anything, but she goes, she does say that. Like, honey, are you in psychosis or are you, lying? But Millard knows what is on the video. She's watched it, and Millard is like, no, it doesn't show anything that this crazy lady is telling her. It does.
And then Shane also agrees he's going to kill me in front of Wyatt while they try and take Wyatt. And then she breaks into my house.
Oh, yes, Doris.
And I'm trying to stop her. I'm wearing a heart monitor because I was suffering from COVID. And this is just one example of the things I live with all the time.
Well,
and
does the video demonstrate any of this, or does it just show that he has a girlfriend that may live with him?
it demonstrates it all.
No, it doesn't.
What
And then there's
exactly?
an email.
Does this show him doing anything?
Yes, it shows him. And then I want to show an email where he describes what happened so that I can show you. I said that he has an alcohol problem. I can show you.
You have a mouth problem, honey. You have a disrespect problem. Her yelling at the judge like that, Judge Manning should have thrown her ass in jail for 30 days, in my opinion. This is so inappropriate.
The difference between what his memory is of it and what actually transpired.
So disrespectful.
Which is stark.
You are a horrible person.
My life is threatened. If you're not interested in my life being threatened, I will say that 3 years ago, I was not able to get a restraining order against a stalker who pled guilty to 7 aggravated assaults.
Okay, stop. If this has nothing to do with this case, I don't want it. This case, please, if you have a question for him, please ask it. If you have evidence that you're going to show something you need Mr. Shaw to see, send it to him so that he can look at it.
He's had it available for well over.
Do you have it? Do you know what she's talking about?
No, I have.
He's seen it. My attorney sent it to him. He knows exactly. He doesn't want you to see it.
You don't have an attorney, and I've received no exhibits from you.
Brittany.
Yes, you from
Brittany, maybe this is you and Julie together in one body, because apparently this chick talked about her attorney and she doesn't have one either. Some weird business going on.
Mark Lebakin. I also sent it to Marcy. Marcy, you've got it.
Marcy can maybe comment on it. I haven't seen.
Marcy, do you have any idea what it is she's talking about?
I received a video like while we were in the hearing. I think I know what she's talking about. It appears to show dad's girlfriend, dad and dad's girlfriend on a porch.
I uploaded it. It's in the shared file.
I
thought we were allowed to do that. I'm sorry.
Nope. I don't look at evidence. Stop talking. I don't look at evidence until it's presented to the court. Please let Ms. Millard finish.
So it shows dad and girlfriend on what I
Objection, how do we know he's a girlfriend? It's a girlfriend.
Oh dear God, you said she's a girlfriend.
I'm just saying how ridiculous it is.
You are ridiculous, lady.
I guess
You
I'm
are
not sure
ridiculous.
the purpose of it. It shows
Whew.
dad and girlfriend on what I assume to be mom's front porch based on the recording and things that mom is saying. Mom is taking the recording. There are children that are pictured in the video.
And they look so
I'm
sad.
not sure.
Oh, you don't
of it,
remember when
but-
she says, I'm gonna kill you? And I'm so rich, bitch. I'm so rich. I'm gonna kill you. You don't remember that?
Then it was a different
wonderful.
video.
No, okay.
Girl, you are a
And
trip.
I mean, she may have uploaded a different one. The only one that I saw was that one. And like I said, it was coming during the hearing, so I may not have seen it.
What?
But is that relevant to have someone?
I'll watch the video. Play it. Play it.
Put her in jail, Judge. Come on,
Good one.
man. Put her in jail. Let's get the show on the road.
You know what? Taking him on a vacation. I want you to get off my property right now.
You're not sharing your screen. All I see is you.
I want you off my property right now. Why are you?
I don't see a video, ma'am. All I see is you. You're not sharing your screen.
And the judge keeps being so polite. I
And you
feel
are
really
not
bad for the
sharing your
judge.
screen. All I see is you.
Excuse me, how do you share your screen?
There's a share screen down there at the bottom. I cannot give you instructions on how
That's
to use
true.
Zoom, ma'am.
That's true.
I can't.
Yep.
It says share screen. Now you can't see that.
Oh,
It's
shut up,
sharing
Penny.
your screen.
It says it's sharing my screen now.
No, it wasn't. Go ahead. When was this taken? Give me some information. When was this taken?
This was taken a month and a half ago.
Who took the video?
I think I did. Yes, I
You
did.
think?
Go ahead.
You don't remember?
You know what? Taking him on a vacation. I want you to get off my property right now. I've never met you. I want you off my property right now. Why are you smiling like a psychopath? Off my property. Right light in my eyes. You just came over and out of the blue walked into our house, banging on my bedroom door. I didn't bang on it. I have it recorded. Okay, well that's fine. I didn't come upstairs, so you can. You didn't come upstairs. No, I didn't. What are you talking about? I walked past upstairs. You told me not to talk about it. We want you off the property right now. 911 has been called. Good, call them. Let's go. Let's talk about it. That's not how property works. Okay, we'll stand right here and let's talk about it.
Remember, she said that this lady busted into her house and that it shows it on the video. They're out on the porch. Never goes into the house.
I hope I'm on. You really want to are you? Because why is this one on this trip with us? Because you've been neglecting him. What are you talking about? It's been 7 weeks since you talked to your child.
She's been sick with COVID.
Yeah, but she didn't talk to your child for 7 weeks. He's been
So sad.
very upset and crying to me about it. So tell me about it. Tell me. So he's been upset and crying? Yes. Tell me all about it. You think you know what's going on? You think you know what's going on? I don't care what's going on. I don't like bright light being shined in my eyes. Then get off the property. You're not supposed to be on here. Well, my children are in your house. Because you brought them in, you lunatic woman. Okay. Child. You need to go. Child. Do not call my children child. Yes, you're being called a child. I'm glad that's on recording because that is crazy as shit.
Poor babies.
You are intoxicated. You are very clearly intoxicated. Oh, okay. That's fine. I can't wait. So I'm waiting for the police to come. We're gonna wait right out the gate for the police to come. And this is what you put your children through.
Nothing she said was true. Video doesn't
Ms.
show.
Porter, I'm going to interrupt you. I didn't hear anybody threaten your life.
Here, you were talking in the middle of it.
Oh, I'm talking.
No, when you just said I'm going to interrupt you, that's when she said
Okay, well, rewind it and let me hear where she says I'm going to kill you. Just take it back. It don't need to go all the way, just a little bit then.
All right, put your earphones in.
It's
I don't
very
have headphones. I got a
sad, Kiwi.
speaker. Just
I know, Kiwi. It makes her look horrible. She looks delusional, actually. Oh my God, Queen of Hearts. This is the first time I've seen her or seen Judge Manning. Love this judge.
I got confirmation that it's very easily heard.
Nothing was heard,
I don't
lady.
know who gave you confirmation, but
You're saying you don't hear that woman say that she's going to kill me.
no, ma'am.
No.
I didn't. I don't hear. And she's not a party to this either way. But I don't hear him say anything. So where's he saying anything?
And the point is, I'm going to ask him about an email to show you this is how he distorts situations.
Wait, you are distorting everything. I listened to that portion that was just silent because everybody was back on the other side of the fence. I listened to it like 4 or 5 times with my headphones on. No one is saying anything. This lady is either lying or she's hearing things that are not really there. Delusional, psychotic. This is wild.
Now, I have had this transcribed. Had I known that this hearing was going to be illegal, I could have had an expert. He does. I will play it again, please.
Ma'am, I'm listening. I promise you, I am listening.
Okay, what did you just hear?
Nothing.
I didn't hear anything, ma'am. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Ask your next question. I didn't hear anything. Ask your next question.
What an absurdity. Okay.
What an absurdity. You guys, it is right. What's up? You have to wonder, is she delusional? Is she having some psychosis? All of the evidence that she puts out there, none of it shows what she's claiming. She's missing deadlines. She's keeping her child out of school. She's claiming things like that, this witness raped her. She's saying, you didn't tell me where you live. No, he's not going to. He's got a protective order against you. He's hiding from you. You have to wonder how much of this is personality disorder, and maybe there's actual mental illness here.
I'm going to get a piece of evidence.
You have another question for him? Go ahead.
I do. I'm looking for another piece of evidence. Remember the email?
There was no evidence in that.
No idea what email you're talking about, but you have a question for him while you're looking for that.
So who is that woman? Do you recognize her?
It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Did you bring her to my home?
Okay, so it's kind of obvious that they walked there together and out together. Next question. I mean,
no, it wasn't obvious. She actually came over by herself. So I don't think it's obvious
Okay.
at all. I think
so how did he get? Did he come up
He
later?
was right there by her.
Yeah.
With
Okay,
the
so
child.
she
He
went
came
on.
to grab her.
Okay.
Are you aware that you have a restraining order where you're not allowed in my home?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He didn't
So
go in
in the
your
final
house.
parenting plan, have you ever read a passage that said you're not allowed in my home? You're restrained from.
Look at
coming into
the
my home.
attorney. The attorney's just about had
I do
enough.
not know what you're talking about.
All right. Do I need to? Can
do I need
counsel
to-
stipulate to that?
Do I need to show videos like how many times you have come to my
Does
place?
council need to stipulate to that, or do I need to find the passage?
Do I need to show videos like how many times you have come to my house?
Stop
We live right next.
arguing. Stop arguing.
I've
Please.
asked a question. Will council stipulate to that there is an order? There is that it restrains each other from entering the household of another.
So I will, if there is, Mr. Shaw can answer it, but it's not called a protective order or a restraining order. It's language that's fairly common in a divorce.
It says both parties are restrained.
And that's typical in divorce cases. It's not a TPO like this.
I'm asking,
Mr. Shaw, is the typical, don't harass, is that in the?
is it typical for people to come into their house? You
Yes,
seem
we
to
have
really want to make excuses for this guy.
If she
I'm not
wants to
making
court-
You put out the video, and the video shows they never entered your house, Julie. Never. So I don't know what you mean, but this is just all right. Obviously, we got a long way to go. Do you see how long this thing goes on and on and on? We're talking about 2 hours and 11 minutes. Okay. 2 hours of this nonsense. So I thought you guys might want to watch it when you're trying to go to sleep tonight. Okay. It is such a good illustration. It is such a good illustration of an actual, like, severe personality disorder, right? Like, it's severe. This is profound. How her view of the world is just so dramatically off that other people have no idea what she is even referring to. And what's even sadder is she has no idea why no one else feels like she feels. And that's bad, right? Now, look, the truth is we all have personalities, don't we? I have a personality. You have a personality. We all have personalities. A personality disorder is when there are factors where something in our personality is so extreme that it begins to really affect our ability to function normally in just regular circumstances, 2 environments or more. Can you imagine where this woman would have trouble, like, operating effectively at work, even? That she does seem to experience the world and other people in a very, very different way than the majority of us. Me and you, we're watching this. We're watching all the people on the panel, the judge, the attorneys, the court official. We're watching it. We are having the same reaction they are, where AKA Julie is just so extreme and illogical that it leaves you sort of dumbfounded. Like you're in shock that she sees the world as she does. So we all have personalities. We all have flaws. We have parts of our personality that maybe we could work on, get a little healthier. But to reach the level of personality disorder, when you see a personality disorder, you know it. It's not, well, I wonder if this might be. I wonder if this would rise to the level. No, we all have personalities. We're all different. We can all be irritating. We can all be selfish. We can all be a bit narcissistic. But that doesn't mean disorder, right? Disorder is like, you know it when you see it. You may not know what the name of that particular disorder is, but you can watch and say, this is different. This person is reacting in a way that is confusing to everyone else. Like the majority of people are struggling to understand why this person believes as they believe. And again, this part of the video where she said, well, think about it. She says, oh, it shows she came into my house, or her ex-husband came into her house, or somebody tried to rape her. Even with the video, the evidence, she's still stating something that the video categorically just doesn't show. That the husband, the ex-husband, could actually use her evidence to prove that what she's saying is wrong. But in her mind, she's either gaslighting, trying to convince everybody. Did you hear that? You're going to tell me you didn't hear her threaten my life. No, honey, nobody heard it. There wasn't a single, no noise. There was no dog barking. There was no car door shutting. There's literally no sound, including some lady saying she can kill you. But that's the gaslighting, right? That's the trying to convince people, well, you don't have as good ears as I do, or you don't know the things that I know, or my equipment is superior to yours, and that's why I can hear it. So best not to argue with these kind of people. You see how she's talking to the judge, yelling at the judge, telling the judge that they're wrong, telling the judge they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know how to do their job. They don't know the laws. I mean, she is audacious, right? When you run across this type, don't try to defend yourself. Don't. You'll never win, because their ability to lie and obfuscate and manipulate is unlike anything that you have ever experienced. So just don't engage with them. And if it occurs to you that you are dealing with a person along these lines, the sooner that you can invite them out of your life, the better off you'll be. Calmly, because you don't want to get in an argument with this. No. So May 13th or 15th, let me see what the calendar says. That would be, the 13th is a Wednesday, so it's probably the 13th, not that Friday. May 13th, the real Julie Skolnik will be in court going up against Brittany J. and Craig, and maybe we get more fireworks. We'll see how it turns out, but there was so much in this that just seemed so familiar, you know. The other thing is, you know, Brittany had her baby, and you know, I hope all is well and everybody's healthy and everybody's doing good. So babies are wonderful, and they have a way of healing a lot of wounds. So keep our fingers crossed, right? All right. Britt will definitely not be able to travel. No, I did see some of her mods. It's possible she might. I don't know. Let me just say this. I don't know. I have no connections. I have no personal information. The gossip, the scuttlebutt. The gossip is that I think Craig's mom said that she had a C-section and had a little girl. So she's probably healing from that, because C-sections are not for the faint of heart. You know what I mean? they make you sore. So, but hopefully the baby brings peace and stability, and this is a great new start. You know what I mean? As for Julie, let's just hope that everything is okay. All right. We're going to go out with a happy song. How's that? Y'all want a happy song? Thank y'all for being here. I sure do appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up. Please don't forget. And I don't have a regular upload schedule. So if you hit the subscribe button, you will see when I have left some new content. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Talk to you later. Happy songs.
Woke up at dawn with the pelicans in flight. Coffee brewing strong by dawn's early light. Waves whisper secrets to my open heart. The life around this water gets me off to a great start. Parrots wild, squawking loud in the old palm tree. Dolphin smiles, brighter than the Texas sun on me. We chase simple dreams, nothing fancy or grand, just honest days in this promised land. God gives rainbow horizons to those in this happy lane. Diamonds dancing on the waves, back sparkling again. Honest living, a pursuit of peace, family ties and the happiness we seek. Love, forgotten country running deep in our veins. Through the storms and the trials we break those chains. Good living brings the blessings we see. The rainbow horizons calling to me. Living each moment, giving truth from the heart. No deceptions woven, no false starts. It goes like a front porch swaying in the ocean breeze. Watching the sunset fade away with pink and blue ease. Teach the young ones right from wrong with care. Hold them close when the world's unfair. In this Gulf Coast life we find our way, building memories that never stray. Oh, rainbow horizons after the rain. Diamonds dancing on the waves back again. Honest living in pursuit of peace. Family ties and the happiness we see. Love, forgotten country running deep in our veins. Through the storms and the trials we break those chains. Good living brings the blessings we see. Rainbow horizons calling to me. When the night falls quiet and stars shine bright, I thank the Lord for this humble light, for the flag that waves and the grace from above, filling our hearts with endless love. No riches can